Huh, apparently we have an update. Neat. Welcome back to Legendary Mo Games. I'm your host, Joe, and today we are starting our adventure at the Echo Lake Lumber Mill, which is now our newest settlement. But don't worry, we won't get bogged down with that today, because we have a fully action-packed episode where we are finally breaking ourselves into the Nucleus and looking for the files that we have to get into to recover DiMA's memories. So, let's go ahead through the lumber yard as we go ahead and make sure Rad's health, everything look good, because fans of Fallout 3 are going to absolutely love what we have coming up here. Who remembers Harold? Remember the mutated tree guy with the worshippers around him? Well, let's just say Fallout 4 is definitely paying an homage to him with the upcoming segment. And I will tell you, I will probably go radio silent the entire time that this happens, just so you can really get a feel for just how impactful this is. Don't worry, I'll be back right after. So, first thing we gotta do is drink from the spring, and here it comes. Get ready for the shenanigans.
This can't be real. Hello? Excuse me.
Alright, the Mother of the Fog has spoken. So, she leads us to the Children of Adam's Shrine. And right off the bat, don't let your guard down. This area is flooded with radiation, and it's also flooded with ghouls. Literally hand in hand with each other, and surprisingly enough, I have taken a lot of game overs here, and I have no idea why. There's not really that many ghouls. It's just something about the intensity and how they ambush you here. I don't know, but I always seem to get whacked in the face by something, as you see right there. Reaver, could you give me a second? I'm trying to monologue. Thank you. Sheesh. If it's not him, it's a withered ghoul. And if it's not them, it's the stalkers and roamers. This area is literally crawling with them, but what's weird is they're literally in the most random places possible. So, just be on guard here, because they're spread out just enough to almost always have something trying to attack you the second you turn your back. See, right there's another one. So, just be careful around the Children of Adam's Shrine, and you'll be through this part in no time. It's not that difficult of enemies. I don't even think we added a legendary here. As we just go ahead, get rid of all them. Way too close with the Reaver there. Apparently he wanted a high five, but I didn't catch on. I mean, that one I think did a little bit better, because he only has half a head all of a sudden. And just like that, I think we're good with the shrine. See, you never are safe here. It is boggling. I don't even know where they come from, if they're teleporting in or if they're just hiding underneath things. But this area, definitely tougher than it looks. So be careful getting in. Once you get in the building, there's nothing to worry about. You just have a little puzzle to solve, and it's not even a difficult puzzle. So let's go ahead and head on in. As you can see, there is a ghoul here, but it does show he has an item, so he's not going to wake up on us. And just like that, let's close that so we don't have any more interferences from behind. And notice that our light is green again all of a sudden. That's something I'm to have to adjust in the settings. Apparently, when the game updated, it completely defaulted everything back to its original setting. Now we can see there's a periodic table on the wall. The terminal needs a passcode.
Must be some clue around here.
And the only real clue we have is right here. Sacred Elements Guide to Adam's Holy. Let's see. Holy Word. His table. Yep. So basically just look at the periodic table. Once you have that note, that'll give you the clue. The shrine password added.
H-E-R. Mother?
And now that we have the password, let's go ahead, throw it in. It is Mother, but as you can see there, we didn't even have to type it in. It just went in automatically. That opens the door, and right there is what we came here to get.
Yes.
The Mother icon, aka our proof that we actually were here and saw the Mother herself. Back to the Nucleus.
You're back. More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
That spring was poison. Were you trying to kill me?
Those waters are blessed with Adam's holy glow, which you survived. Was that the extent of your experience?
A woman led me through the woods to this icon. Does it mean something?
A woman? Led you to that icon? What woman? What did you see?
It was otherworldly. The woman, she was like a living shadow, cloaked in mist.
Adam above. You really did see her. The Mother of the Fog. The Mother is a messenger from Adam. Acts as a guide to those important to his plans and the future of this family. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I'd say the path he's laying for you is clear. If you are prepared to take the next step, then I believe there is a place for you among Adam's children.
Sure, I'm willing to learn.
Good.
Maybe we should just focus on getting Kasumi home.
Head inside and present your icon to the High Confessor. Think he'll be interested to see that. Once you've spoken with him, you should come see me. Have a task I think you'd be useful for. And here, some more appropriate attire. But know this, we are all devoted servants to Adam here. Messenger or no, actions against the family will not be tolerated. Welcome, brother.
As you can see there, we finally get our ropes for the new faction, as well as a level up, getting us that one step closer to finally having our endurance all the way up. As we go ahead and readjust our settings back, now we have subtitles again, dump everything we don't need off on Nick, and now we can finally and safely use our white Pip-Boy light, which illuminates things so much better than the default, and break into the Nucleus itself.
Let his light guide you.
Yes, the light will definitely guide us, now that we are literally dressed for the occasion. Let us proceed. Don't worry, Adam, we are here to help. I hope. I have no idea what is going on here, but I'll tell you, it is very atmospheric and very, very heavy. The intensity of this area. Honestly, if you have surround sound system, hook it up, because this area with all the background noises, with all the everything else, is just outstanding. Literally, it just feels ominous and just an overwhelming spectacle the entire time you're in here. So, Nick is taking a break. We are literally just raiding the lockers before we even get into Crazy Town, because let's be honest, we know exactly how this is going to be. It is a cult, after all, disguising themselves as a legitimate religion, so let's go ahead and embrace the chaos. As you can see here, we've got something going on with these arches where they're not working right. Sister Mia. we're gonna have to keep that in mind and potentially ask her about that later. Apparently something's going on with the arches. Now, normally these things get rid of radiation, so I wonder if they're jury-rigging them to do other things. Maybe infect you when you come in here. So let's go ahead, keep pushing forward. As we can see, Devin is having a moment over there. And maybe we sneak in on him? Yeah. Nope, just a bathroom. Okay. Alright, so in here, geez, you'd think they would have the decency to remove the skeletons. Apparently they wanted everyone to just remain as they were in the sanctuary of the children of Adam. Obviously, this one is a completely different type of cult. Let's be honest, the children of Adam of the Commonwealth are literally hostile on sight. So at least these can be reasoned with. And as we see right there is the nuclear submarine base that all the members of Acadia were worried about the children of Adam having.
Hi there.
Where? Please, leave me al- Oh, sorry. Adam above.
For a
I
person
await
who
your
doesn't
word.
talk, he is a named character, so I would say he's part of a quest somehow. Let's go ahead, and one thing I've noticed about the Nucleus is they have a ton of really good settlement building items all throughout the base.
Keep the...
Literally, they've got the glues, they've got all the industrial stuff. Man, this area is so thick with atmosphere. I absolutely love it. Let's go around. So where?
Excuse me.
Yeah? I mean, glory to Wait, you're the new convert. You happen to see Brother Devin, the sickly guy praying off by himself?
Sure, I saw Devin. Why do you ask?
See, Brother Devin, he's been on a fast, a long one. No food, only irradiated water, waiting for a sign from Adam. Most folks would say that's real admirable, giving yourself to Adam like that. What do you think?
Why? What do you think?
I've got my opinions. Right now, I'm interested in yours. What do you think about this fast?
I mean, it's his choice, right? Who are we to stop him?
That's easy to say, but look, me and Devin, we weren't born with Adam's blessing like everyone else around here. Rads, they hurt us. Now Devin thinks fasting and refusing meds till he dies is gonna get Adam to grant him some kind of revelation or something. I've tried talking to him, but he won't listen to me anymore, and everyone else in this place thinks what he's doing is a brilliant idea. I know we don't know each other, but if you could convince him to quit, I'd owe you. Could give you some anti-rad meds I've cooked up. Recipe, too. Damn handy for folks like us. What do you say? Talk to him for me?
Okay, sure. I'll talk to him.
Oh, thank you. Please, just do it quick, all right? He's starting to look bad.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
Please, brother. Just convince Devon to stop.
Don't you worry, man, that I barely know that is trusting me with such an important task. I am on it. Don't you worry, and it is literally going to have one of the goofiest sarcastic options I have ever seen in the entire game of Fallout. So, let's go ahead and finally convince old Devlin to stop.
I will not, holy Adam, from this spot. Is that you? Oh, holy... Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I thought you were... Never mind. Did you need something?
You seem like you're expecting someone.
I am. Adam came to me, and I will follow his command.
Adam came to you? What did you see?
My saving grace. Jet has been my crutch for many years. One day, I was in the woods, polluting myself, when a figure strode from the sky before me. A verdant stag, wreathed in holy glow. It commanded me to return to the Nucleus, and to leave behind my iniquities, and give myself fully to Adam. For my dedication, Adam would send another messenger, who would free me from my shackles once and for all. That, brother, is why I must wait.
I have good news. I am Adam's messenger, and I have come to free you from your shackles. Hiya! There! Now, let's just keep this between us, okay?
You're the messenger? The shackles are gone? They are, aren't they? Oh, thank you. Thank you, your brilliance. And don't fear, messenger. I will keep your secret. Oh, Adam above, thank you. I can't believe it. His messenger.
Literally, when I was recording the footage for this, I about spit my drink on the TV. It was absolutely hysterical.
You did it. Adam above, you did it. Here, anytime I brew a new batch, you can have some. And if there's anything else I can do for you, you let me know.
I mean, you could do the hacking simulation for me if you'd like. I can give you the tape. I have an extra. Oh, let's be honest here. It's gonna be complicated enough for us to do it ourselves.
Hi there.
Ah, the latest addition to our little family. Welcome, child. If you are in need of aid, you've come to the right place.
You don't sound so great. Are you all right?
Old wounds. Reminders of a wicked life.
What sort of wicked life?
I was a doctor in Far Harbor. I fell for a pious man. A man who has since abandoned us. We were chased from town by those upset with our union. I must have angered Adam as well, as he afflicted me with this.
Actually, I need some supplies for the road.
Curatives and chemicals.
And one thing I find really neat about the Archimist's inventory is literally that they do sell Rad-X and Radaway. Something that, like we learned from Ware and Devon, that not all the children of Adam are immune to radiation or get helpful benefits from it. So I think it's really neat that their society literally gives them a way that all of them can participate, which is absolutely outstanding. Obviously for us, we mainly need the stim packs for now, as we go ahead and go discover all the crazy characters we have here, as they literally are just leaving the skeletons around as decoration at this point.
Pardon me.
Glory to Adam, brother. You must be the one Richter sent out to the spring. Don't appear you turned into a slobbering goon. So I'm guessing you had a favorable experience. What visions did Holy Adam bless you with?
He came to me and told me the secret to overcoming all life's challenges. And for a mere 500 caps, that secret can be yours, too.
I believe I'll pass. But nevertheless, should you need something from myself or the other zealots, you need only ask.
What are your duties here?
I am the Grand Zealot Second. It is my job to ensure the zealots are fit for the conflict to come, against all those who offend Adam.
Adam ever grant you any visions?
Sort of. My parents were settlers, tried to carve out a life for us in the fog. Moved us all out there when I was just a girl. Made do for a couple years. Adam's Veil hadn't claimed the whole of the island back then. But then came this storm. A rad storm, unlike anything the island had ever seen. Our little homestead didn't stand a chance. I was the only one to survive, thanks to my blessing. Adam's blessing. I wandered for days, living off whatever I could scrounge, drinking puddles and salt water, until I stumbled on a spring. The spring. A vision I had. It felt like it lasted for days. I was back in the storm, but I wasn't afraid. I was in control. When I finally came to, I was in Richter's arms. He carried me back here and raised me to serve Adam.
Nothing for now.
Remain vigilant, brother.
Quite the story, and I almost think it's a shame that they waited to the DLC to finally be able to have these kind of talks with the Children of Adam members, because we know all of them do have their individual stories, but just classifying them as an alternative to Raiders and Gunners, I always thought missed out big
our
time.
Our family has gotten a little bigger. Welcome.
As we can see in here, we do have pretty much all of our workstations.
Excuse me.
Was wondering when I'd get to meet our newest member. I'm Sister Mai, and rumor has it, you're the one who caught the attention of the Mother of the Fog. You happen to catch the Grand Zealot's, loyalty test too?
Loyalty test?
Yeah. We saw Richter leading those two outside. Only one came back right around the time you showed. Figured you were probably witness to the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw it.
Look, it's a lesson worth learning now. Trust is a big deal in this family. Our members need to know how to steer clear of trouble. Just stay on the High Confessor's good side and you'll be all right. Now, there's something I can show you? And, not sure if the glow bothers you, but I can help with scouring too.
You mentioned scouring? What's that?
Oh, right. Well, most of us here, the glow doesn't harm us. But Adam's picky about sharing his blessing. We keep some anti-rad meds on hand for those in need. Most folks around here, High Confessor included, consider it kind of a penitence. Scour oneself and embrace the glow anew. So, did you want to peruse the goods?
Was wondering if there was anything you needed help with.
Well, there is a project I'm kind of stuck on. I assume you saw the old rad decontamination arches on the way in. I've been trying to fix them for a while now, but I hit a snag. I need a pump regulator with some serious chemical shielding, industrial grade. And if any place on this island is going to have one, it's the Vimpop factory. The place is swarming with mutants. But if you're up for it, I can make it worth your while. You interested?
What kind of reward are we talking here?
For you risking life and limb for my pet project? I've got an old radium rifle I've been tinkering with. You bring the regulator back, it's yours.
Why fix the decontamination arches? Don't they get rid of radiation?
Not the way I rigged them. I bypassed the filters, so once we get the regulator in place, we'll have a clean way to get a big dose of glow. So, you game to recover it for me?
All right. I'll track down the pump regulator for you.
You will? Fantastic. I figure it'll probably be somewhere near the mixing room. Just watch yourself out there, all right? Now, was there anything else you needed?
I'll take a look, sure.
Adam provides.
And now we finally get our first look at what the general store here has to offer. And we're mainly looking to see if there's any kind of legendary weapons, legendary armor perhaps, just to kind of see what they're working with. And as we see, there is legendary armor here, the Recon Marine Right Arm. Now I have heard the Marine armor suit is one of the best armors in the entire game. And just to buy a single piece is literally 14,000 caps. I mean, even when I had all those chems to sell, I don't even think I had that much money to work with. It is bananas. We're literally going to have to find a marine armor set somewhere. Hopefully not too long from now, because it definitely seems like it is the premier set from this DLC.
Wait, you're the one they're saying saw the mother. Good omen. You looking for weapons, ammo, plenty of gamma rounds?
Folks here seem pretty heavily armed for a religious organization.
Island's a dangerous place. Heretics, trappers, beasts of the fog. Adam may have granted us this kingdom, but he left it to us to preserve it. Now, can I show you something?
Let's see what you got.
Arsenal of Adam, at your fingertips.
And now we get to see what the weapons specialist has to work with, and he does have a legendary rifle, the kiloton radium rifle, which actually is not too expensive. But again, there are very few enemies that are affected by radiation, so it's basically a 44 damaging normal rifle at that point that I'm sure you can upgrade to make better. I don't know. I know that they can be really good. I'm just going to have to do more research on how to properly use them. As we can see, there is the left arm for the Recon Marine Armor. Again, $14,000. So it is just absolutely nuts. Somehow we're going to have to find that armor. As we continue along here to see if there's anyone else we need to talk to, there will be a station for our power armor if we came here with any. And now I think we are finally getting close to the actual control plant up here.
Caution, brother. Last child who tried to claim the secrets within roused the guardians of the base. So unless you've been tasked by the High Confessor, I'd steer clear of the command center.
I'm not exactly waiting on Tectus. Into the command center. So, as you can see there, because we hit level 30, we now have the message for Nuka World, so we can board it. For some reason, I thought we already had that quest available, but maybe you just have to wait until a certain level threshold. But either way, we are finally on our way to the command center itself. Now, this is your classic tripwire traps. Just wait and go under them. Just treat them like crushers in Doom, because I don't know how much damage they could do. They could explode. They could one-shot us. I have no idea. Just don't take the risk and just casually stroll on by. I have no idea what in the world we're going to be facing over here, but let's get into it as we go ahead. And we're getting shot at. Okay, that took pretty much no time at all. What in the world are we dealing... Yep. Alright, so Mr. Gutsy, I'm guessing you're the combat version. Alright, so the Institute pistol is really starting to show its age now, because it, even with the flaming effect, is not doing squat to robots, so we're gonna have to go with our alternative options, like, you know, making him disco dance in place with the chainsaw. Literally, the stun lock effect on that weapon is absolutely nuts. The Harvester, easily one of the best melee weapons I've ever experienced in Fallout. So let's go ahead, deactivate the turrets the old-fashioned way through high-stakes, slow-motion cinema. And now that that thing's out of our hair, let's go ahead and see what we've got. See, as you can see, duct tape, turpentine, wonder glue, lighters. This area is just brimming with all the items you need for settlements. I've never seen such an area so geared toward helping you build out your settlements. So easily the Nucleus rate it for everything it has. It don't matter if you have to take 10,000 trips. You're literally going to have more adhesive and more components than you'll probably ever need just by rating the Nucleus. So, as we see there, we got all the goodies. Let's continue on. So, apparently, somewhere down here, there's going to be a terminal with DiMa's memories locked away. We have the program to hack into it, and apparently, there's going to be instructions once we get there. So, we are going to at least get ourselves to that terminal and make the next episode specifically about the hacking, because I will tell you right now, the footage I recorded to actually complete that segment literally spanned almost 3 hours. That is going to be a monster to have to edit down to size, just because the puzzles are quite intense that you have to go through. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Intelligent Cube, the old PlayStation game from ages ago. But a weird version of it mixed with settlement building, which I think is crazy, but it works. It's very fun until you get to the final challenge, because that one literally busted my brain so bad. I literally thought I was going to scream if I saw another block. So, just be ready. Those puzzles go from easy to very intense by the end of it. There's 5 of them in total. So, as you can see, that meat must have been rotting here for so long that he doesn't even want to grab it to cook. So, let's just keep going with what we have. Raiding out the kitchen, trying to avoid ourselves from being overweight every 10 seconds. And let's go ahead and keep it up. So far, just protectrons and turrets. Nothing too crazy yet. But don't worry, the crazy is coming. And it's going to come like a dang freight train, because we are not going to see it until it is literally right in our face. So, up around the steps, we should have one more protectron guarding the way forward. And unfortunately, we have something a little bit more than just that. So, turn the corner and get ready for the insanity, because surprisingly enough, it's not the Protectron. We end up getting a dang Assaultron in our face. And I don't know about you, but these are probably my least favorite enemies to fight, because of that gosh darn laser. I'm pretty sure no matter how armored you get, you can never survive that thing's blast. It is ridiculous. So, if you could stop jabbing me in the heart, I will go ahead and shoot you, clearly not wearing armor apparently. What in the love of God happened when we changed out of our robes? I have no idea, but something went screwy here, and this thing is charging up again. Come on, poke the heck out of you. Jeez. That is pretty much the feeling I get every time I have to fight a freaking Assaultron. It usually comes down to something like that. Spamming buttons, running, and praying with everything you have to get it before the blast goes off. Sheesh. Now, Protectron, you at least get to be the cooldown session for all this crap we've been through. And with Nick currently eviscerated over in the corner, don't think he's gonna mind for an extra missile hitting him. So, now that that's taken care of, let's get you back to health, Nick. I mean, how the heck you weren't vaporized, I have no idea, but we're glad for it. So, let's continue on, because we've got 2 more turrets guarding the way forward. And don't worry, DiMA's memories were left with a very unfortunate guardian that we are going to get absolutely blindsided by very soon. So be careful. It is not as easy as it looks. So let's go ahead and get the turrets cleaned up out here. As you see, there's our steamer trunk saying that we've made it to the command center outpost here. And that door takes us back into the nucleus, which we do not need. So let's go ahead and pull everything we've got. And now, use terminal, get ourselves in. And right here in front of us is going to be the actual terminal we need to use our program on. The only thing is, there's no power, of course. So, let's instead break back here, and we have to turn the power on ourselves. As you can see, this area also littered with health and littered with the settlement building items. Right there in the center is where we go ahead and flip the breaker on to power the terminal. As you can see there, be careful, definitely quick save, because this thing is guarded by something truly nasty. Get the biggest weapon you've got, because it's gonna come at you like a dang freight train. So here we go, turn around, and just in time to see an oncoming Legendary Assaultron, as we literally forgot to put all of our armor back on. Jeez, 1 second there. Thankfully, you literally freeze in time and space anytime we look at our Pip-Boy, so it's the one and only defense we have as we put on some clothes, make ourselves decent before we get absolutely vaporized. Either that or gut punched about 1,000 times. I mean, either way, it's absolutely hilarious. Get out of here, you Mortal Kombat reject. Sheesh. Go over here, try to get some distance on it, and of course it's coming over here. Will you go away, you freaky thing? My gosh, these things are relentless, I swear. And Nick with the searing shish kebab, there could be nothing more terrifying except us literally breaking both of our arms with that shot. Again, luckily it looks like its head's malfunctioning, so that's the only way to outdo the laser and really get a leg up on this thing. But unfortunately, we forgot to put a bayonet on the missile launcher, so do it the old-fashioned way, poke and shoot. Literally our best strategy we possibly have. And just like that, we are done here. It's going to explode, but we've got too much health to be bothered by it. What an episode. As you can see, right there is the computer to put everything in, and next time we will explore the simulation itself. The minigame is very challenging. As you can see, there's 5 in total. So, if you've not already, please check out the Fallout 4 playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe, some more Consia videos, and we will see you back next time. Take care, everyone.